My name is Clara Voss, 26 years old, and I'm standing in the sleek lobby of my Brooklyn apartment building, clutching a lease amendment letter that feels like a grenade. The paper, stamped with my sister Elise's elegant signature as property manager, triples my rent from $2,250 to $6,800 a month, effective in 30 days. Elise, 29, has run the building's management for our family's real estate company, Voss Properties, since our father's semi-retirement last year, and this isn't a mistake, it's a calculated move to push me out. 3 years ago, I walked away from their empire, choosing to build my own tech startup over their cutthroat world of leases and deals. They saw it as betrayal, I saw it as freedom. But Elise's smirk when she handed me this letter yesterday, market rates Clara, you understand, tells me she's settling a score. What she doesn't know is I've been buying this building, piece by piece, through a shell company, and I'm days from owning it outright. I'm not just staying calm, I'm planning a reckoning that'll turn her world upside down. The letter arrived after a long day at my startup, Horizon Labs, a platform for small business branding, where I'd been coding a new feature until midnight. I'd crashed on my loft's couch, my Williamsburg apartment. Open plan, brick walls, floor-to-ceiling windows, a haven I'd made mine with thrift store art and plants. Elise dropped by unannounced, her designer blazer sharp, her blonde hair sleek, her smile cold. New lease terms, she said, tossing the letter on my counter, her tone dripping with superiority. Voss Properties is optimizing assets. You can afford it, right? Or, maybe it's time to move. Her jab, implying my startup's a failure, stung, but I kept my face neutral, trained by years of navigating her games. I'll review it, I said, my voice steady, her smirk lingering as she left. I sit on my couch now, the Manhattan skyline twinkling beyond my windows, the letter open beside a coffee mug. The $6,800 rent, nearly triple Brooklyn's average for a one-bedroom, would bankrupt most, but it's not about money. Elise knows my startup's lean, my $80,000 salary covering basics, not luxury. She's betting I'll fold, crawl back to Voss Properties, or flee Williamsburg, proving her point. I can't survive without them. But I'm not the Clara she bullied growing up, the dreamer mocked for coding apps while she mastered deals. I've got $1.5 million in assets, a secret I've kept, and a plan to flip her power play. This building, 12 floors, 60 units, valued at $20 million, is 90% mine, acquired through Horizon Ventures, my shell company. Elise is about to learn I'm not a tenant. I'm her landlord. Before I continue, let me ask, have you ever been betrayed by someone who should have stood by you, their cruelty a spark for your own rise? Share your story in the comments below, and if you've ever turned their doubt into triumph, hit that like button. It's a reminder we're not alone. Growing up in Manhattan's Upper East Side, the Voss family was a dynasty of steel and glass. Our penthouse, overlooking Central Park, hosted galas where developers mingled with city officials, every event a showcase of Voss Properties' $500 million portfolio, apartments, offices, hotels. Richard, 58, built it with ruthless precision, his deals legendary. Evelyn, 56, a former lawyer, crafted our image, her elegance a velvet glove over iron. Elise, 3 years older, was their heir, her Wharton MBA at 23 a badge of supremacy, her role as VP of Operations by 25 a given. I was the odd one, coding in my room, sketching app interfaces, dreaming of tech over tenants. Our housekeeper, Rosa, saw my spark. You've got a brain, Mija, she'd say, her Puerto Rican warmth a refuge. Build your own path. My coding won school awards, but Richard called it tinkering, Evelyn urged practical majors, and Elise mocked my apps as toys. At 18, I enrolled at NYU's Tisch School for Interactive Media, a compromise blending design and code, my scholarships covering half the tuition, my barista job the rest. I interned at startups, building branding tools, my portfolio, sleek websites, bold logos, catching eyes. By 22, I'd launched Horizon Labs from my dorm, a platform for small businesses to create logos and sites, raising $100,000 in seed funding. Richard offered me a Voss Properties job, real work Clara, but I refused, wanting my own empire. Their betrayal began then, Elise spreading rumors I'd fail, Evelyn sighs, Richard's you'll regret this. The split came at 23, after a family board meeting in 2022. I'd pitched a tech overhaul for Voss Properties, AI-driven leasing, green retrofits, backed by Horizon's data. Elise ambushed me, claiming my ideas were unfeasible, her doctored financials showing losses from my internship projects. Clara's not cut out for this, she said, Caleb nodding, Evelyn silent, Richard agreeing. Step back, Clara, or leave. I walked out, renting my Williamsburg loft, cutting contact, building Horizon with Maya, my coder friend, and Sam, my tech lead. By 2024, Horizon was valued at $3 million, serving 5,000 clients, my $80,000 salary modest but my $1.5 million in crypto and real estate, funneled through Horizon Ventures, my secret weapon. I started buying this building in 2023, after Elise, newly promoted to manager, raised my rent 20%, a petty jab. I saw the owner, a retiring developer, listing shares quietly. Using Horizon Ventures, I acquired 10% monthly, leveraging crypto gains, reaching 90% last week, $18 million total, $2 million left to close. Elise, oblivious, runs the leases, her tripled rent, $6,800, a final blow to force me out. But I'm days from the deed, my lawyer, Priya, finalizing papers. I've kept it from everyone, Maya, Sam, even Rosa, wanting to face Elise as the struggling tenant before revealing I'm her boss. I call Priya, her voice crisp. Nora, 95% acquired, she says. Final shares close tomorrow, $1 million cash. You'll own it outright. Ready to notify management. I nod, my pulse quickening. Weit till Elise. I want Elise first. Priya laughs, sharp. You're a strategist, Clara. Docs ready. I email Maya, big move coming. Need branding for a property. You in? Her reply, hell yeah boss. Spill. I keep it vague, my plan tight. Maya's my coder, Sam's my anchor, but this is mine. I visit Rosa, now in Queens, her apartment warm with empanadas. Mija, Elise's trouble, she says, hugging me, her eyes sharp. She's jealous, your light's too bright. Richard's firm slipping, Evelyn's stressed. You're winning. Her news, their cracks, fuels me, but Mom's silence tugs, her warmth a ghost. Stay fierce, Rosa says, sending me home with food, her faith my spark. Back at my loft, I sketch a new logo for the building. A phoenix rising from brick, bold, my symbol since Rollins. I draft a letter to Elise, not to send, but to focus. You tripled my rent, thought I'd break. I own your world now, and you'll bow. I save it, my resolve iron. The lobby's marble gleams, tenants passing, unaware I'm their landlord. Elise's office, glass-walled, looms ahead, her smirk a challenge I'll meet. Tomorrow, Priya closes the deal, and I'll face her, not as a tenant, but as the owner. They betrayed me, but I'm not just surviving. I'm winning, and my revenge will be a building they'll never claim. The morning light streams through the floor-to-ceiling windows of my Williamsburg loft, casting a soft glow over the brick walls and thrift store art that make this space my sanctuary. I, Clara Voss, 26, sit at my kitchen counter, sipping black coffee, the lease amendment letter, tripling my rent to $6,800 a month, open beside my laptop. My sister Elise, 29, property manager for our family's Voss Properties, delivered it yesterday with a smirk, her attempt to force me out of this Brooklyn building a calculated jab at my independence. She thinks I'm a struggling tech founder, scraping by with my startup, Horizon Labs, unaware I've secretly acquired 95% of this 12-story, 60-unit building through my shell company, Horizon Ventures, for $19 million, with the final shares closing today. Elise's move is her latest betrayal, echoing the family's rejection 3 years ago when they ousted me from Voss Properties for choosing tech over their real estate empire. But I'm not the Clara they dismissed. I'm poised to reveal I'm their landlord, and as I draft an email to my lawyer, Priya, I'm savoring the moment when Elise's world will tilt. Yesterday's letter, stamped with Elise's signature, was a declaration of war. Her market rates, Clara, and smug maybe it's time to move were meant to break me, assuming my $80,000 salary at Horizon Labs can't cover $6,800 rent, nearly triple Brooklyn's average. She's betting I'll flee Williamsburg, crawl back to Voss Properties, or prove I'm the failure she's painted since I left at 23. But I've built more than she knows, a $3 million startup serving 5,000 clients, $1.5 million in crypto and real estate, and 95% ownership of this $20 million building, acquired over 2 years through Horizon Ventures. Priya confirmed last night. The final $1 million payment closes today, giving me full ownership. Elise, oblivious, runs the leases, her power a facade I'm about to shatter. I open my laptop, the hum of Brooklyn waking outside, and email Priya, close the final shares. Prep ownership transfer notice for tomorrow. Elise first. Her reply is instant, done. $1 million wired. Docs ready. Notify tenants post Elise? I confirm, yes. Keep it quiet till I say. Priya's my strategist, her legal precision a weapon. I text Maya, my Horizon Labs coder, need a rebrand for a Brooklyn property. Phoenix theme. Rush job. Her response, ew spicy. Sketches by noon. Maya's my creative spark, unaware of my building ownership, but her Phoenix logo will crown my reveal. Sam, my tech lead and best friend, calls, his voice warm. Elisa's rent hike is nuts, Clara. You okay? I keep it vague, my tone light. I've got it handled. Dinner tonight. He agrees, his trust grounding me, but I hold my secret close, wanting Elise to face it alone. I dress for the day, black jeans, a thrift store blazer, boots, my outfit understated, mirroring the struggling Clara Elise expects. My loft, with its exposed beams and plants, feels like a fortress, but the $6,800 rent looms, a test I'll pass. I head to Horizon Labs' Brooklyn office, a converted warehouse in Dumbo, its open space buzzing with my 10-person team. We're coding a new branding feature, our platform's 5,000 small business clients, cafes, boutiques, startups, generating $2 million yearly. I review Maya's code, her grin infectious. This features fire, Clara, she says, unaware my building plays bigger. I nod, my focus split, Elisa's smirk fueling me. At noon, Priya calls, her voice crisp. Ownership's 100% yours, Clara. $20 million closed. Deeds in Horizon Ventures' name. Tenant notices ready, management transfer to you, effective tomorrow. When's Elise? I smile, my pulse quickening. Tomorrow her office, 9 a.m. send the notice after. Priya laughs, sharp. She'll choke. You're a mastermind. I hang up, the deeds wait a silent victory my plan. Confront Elise as a tenant, then reveal I'm her boss, locked in. I email the building's maintenance head, Jamal, a loyal ally who knows my ownership. Prep for management shift tomorrow. Kviet till Isay. He replies, got you boss. Elisa's clueless. I visit Rosa, our former housekeeper, in Queens, her apartment warm with empanadas. Mija, Elisa's cruel, she says, hugging me, her Puerto Rican accent thick. She's jealous, your startup's shining, their firm's slipping. Richard's losing clients, Evelyn's anxious. Her news, Voss Properties cracks, stokes my fire, but Mom's silence tugs, her warmth a fading memory. You're winning, Clara, Rosa says, her eyes fierce. Show them. I share my plan, her nod proud, sending me home with food, her faith my spark. Back at the loft, I review tenant records, 60 units, $150,000 monthly rent, Elisa's management efficient but ruthless. Her 20% rent hikes last year hit others, but $6,800 is personal, targeting me. I draft a new lease policy under Horizon Ventures, capping increases at 5%, offering renewals, a gift to tenants post-reveal. I sketch the Phoenix logo, its flames bold, a symbol since my NYU days, when Elise mocked my toys. My family's betrayal, ousting me in 2022 with lies of incompetence, Elisa's doctored financials, Richard's dismissal, Evelyn's silence, fueled my rise. I was 23, cut off, but I built Horizon Labs, raised $100,000, scaled to $3 million, and bought their building. They thought I'd fail, I'm their landlord. Dinner with Sam at a Williamsburg taco joint is warm, his coder humor easing my tension. Elisa's rent hike is insane, he says, his eyes worried. You sure you're okay? I nod, my voice light. It's under control. Trust me. He does, his hand on mine, but I hold my secret, wanting Elisa's shock first. Maya text sketches, Phoenix logos, fiery and sleek. Pick one, she writes. I choose the boldest, replying, perfect. Rush it. Her logo will brand my building, a silent jab at Elisa's power. At 8 p.m., I walk the building's halls, its Art Deco tiles and modern fixtures my domain. Tenants nod, artists, techies, families. Unaware I'm their owner. I pass Elisa's office, glass-walled, her desk visible, her power a facade. She's at a Manhattan gala tonight, Voss Properties social media boasting her leadership, her smirk a challenge I'll meet. I email Priya, Elise at 9 a.m. tenant notice at 10. Press release? She replies, drafted. Local news, ready post-reveal. I smile, the Brooklyn Daily Eagle poised to run tech founder buys Williamsburg gem, my triumph public. I lie on my couch, the skyline twinkling, my sketchbook open. I draw the phoenix, its wings soaring, my vow etched in ink. Elisa's $6,800 rent was her weapon, but I'm armed with $20 million, a deed, a team. They betrayed me, but I'm not just surviving. I'm winning, and tomorrow, Elise will face the landlord she tried to break. I draft a letter, not to send, but to focus. You tripled my rent, thought I'd fold. I own your world, Elise, and you'll learn. I save it, my resolve iron. Christmas is months away, but my gift to them will be my empire, untouchable, undeniable, a revenge they'll feel forever. The morning sun glints off the glass facade of my Williamsburg, Brooklyn, apartment building, its 12 stories a silent testament to the empire I've claimed. I, Clara Voss, 26, stand in the marble lobby, my thrift store blazer crisp over black jeans, a manila folder in hand containing the deed to this $20 million property, now 100% mine through Horizon Ventures. Yesterday, I finalized the acquisition, buying the last 5% for $1 million, a secret kept from my sister Elise, 29, who manages the building for our family's Voss Properties and tripled my rent to $6,800 a month in a calculated bid to force me out. Her smirk, market rates Clara, was a betrayal echoing our family's rejection 3 years ago, when they ousted me from their real estate empire for choosing my tech startup, Horizon Labs. But I'm not the Clara they dismissed. I'm their landlord, and as I approach Elisa's glass-walled office at 9 a.m., my lawyer Priya's tenant notices ready to deploy, I'm ready to turn her world upside down with a truth she'll never forget. Elisa's office, sleek with modern furniture and Voss Properties logo, is a stage for her power, her desk littered with lease agreements, her computer humming. She's already there, her blonde hair pulled into a tight bun, her navy dress sharp, her expression smug as she types. The lobby's quiet, tenants passing unaware I own their homes. Jamal, the maintenance head, giving me a subtle nod. He's in on my secret, ready for the management shift. I knock, my pulse steady, trained by years of navigating family betrayals. Elise looks up, her smile faltering, then morphing into a cold grin. Clara, early for once, she says, gesturing to a chair. Come to beg for a rent break? I sit, placing the folder on her desk, my voice calm.
No begging, Elise.
I'm here about the lease amendment. Her grin widens, her tone dripping with superiority. $6,800's the market, sis. You're a tech founder, right? Surely Horizon Labs can cover it. Or, time to move. Her jab, assuming my $80,000 salary stretched, is meant to wound, echoing her 2022 ambush when she used doctored financials to oust me from Voss Properties. I open the folder, sliding a single document across, a tenant notice titled Management Transfer, Horizon Ventures, my name listed as owner. I'm not moving, I say, my gaze locked on hers. You're the one who's out. Her eyes scan the document, her smirk freezing, her face paling as she reads. What is this? She demands, her voice rising, shoving it back. Some kind of joke? I lean forward, my voice steady but sharp.
No joke, Elise.
I own this building, 100%, $20 million, acquired through Horizon Ventures. I'm your landlord, and you're fired as manager, effective now. The room goes silent, her breath catching, her hands trembling as she flips through the notice, my signature clear, the deed's copy attached. Impossible, she whispers, her eyes wide. You're a tenant, a nobody. I pull out another document, Horizon Ventures ownership records, my 95% stake finalized yesterday, the last 5% for $1 million. I've been buying it for 2 years, I say, my tone cutting. Started when you raised my rent 20% in 2023, thought you'd break me. I used crypto gains, raised $19 million, closed the last $1 million yesterday. You tripled my rent to $6,800, betting I'd fail. Surprise, Elise, I'm your boss. Her jaw drops, her face ashen, shock replacing arrogance. She stumbles, her voice hoarse. You, how? Horizon Labs is a startup, you're broke. I laugh softly, the sound sharp. Broke? Horizon Labs is valued at $3 million, serving 5,000 clients, $2 million revenue yearly. I've got $1.5 million in assets, crypto, real estate. You ousted me from Voss Properties in 2022 with lies, doctored financials, called me unfit. Dad agreed, Mom stayed silent, you smirked. I built my own empire, bought your building. You're done. I slide a termination letter across. Her management role ended, effective immediately, signed by me as Horizon Ventures CEO. Her eyes dart to it, her hands shaking, fury and fear colliding. This is a trick. She snaps, standing, her voice shrill, drawing a tenant's glance through the glass. You can't own this. Dad runs Voss Properties, not you. I rise, my gaze unflinching. Dad's semi-retired, Elise. You run this building, but I own it. Check the deed, call Priya, my lawyer, she'll confirm. You're out, and new management, Jamal's team, starts today. Her face crumples, her voice breaking. You're vindictive, Clara. This is revenge. I nod, my tone calm. It's justice. You tripled my rent, thought I'd break. I built bigger. You're welcome to stay, as a tenant, at market rates. She slumps into her chair, tears welling, her power shattered. You can't do this, she whispers, her voice desperate. We're family. I lean closer, my voice low. Family? You lied, Elise, ousted me, mocked my dreams. Richard dismissed me, Evelyn stayed silent, you led the charge. I'm giving you a chance. Apologize, change, or leave. Your call. I gather my folder, stepping toward the door. Priya's sending tenant notices at 10 a.m., announcing my ownership. Brooklyn Daily Eagle runs the story tomorrow. Decide by then. I walk out, her stunned silence my victory, the lobby's marble cool under my boots. Jamal meets me, his grin sly. She's shook, boss, he says, handing me a maintenance report. Tenants notified soon? I nod, confirming, 10 a.m., Priya's on it. My phone buzzes, Maya's text, Phoenix logo done. Fia. Send deets. I reply, building rebrand. Call later. Sam texts, lunch? You seem intense. I smile, replying, 1 p.m., tacos. Big news. I keep my secret, wanting Elisa's shock to settle before sharing. At Horizon Labs' Dumbo office, my team's coding, unaware I'm a landlord. I review Maya's logo, phoenix wings soaring from brick, bold reds, my symbol since NYU, when Elise mocked my toys. I approve it, emailing Priya, logo for tenant notices. Press release at noon. Her reply, Eagles ready. Tenants notified. Elise called, panicking. I smile, Elise's desperation a crack in her armor, her betrayal, tripling my rent, ousting me, her undoing. I walk the building's roof, its skyline view, Manhattan's towers, Brooklyn's pulse, my domain. Tenants, artists, techies, families, live below, their $150,000 monthly rent mine. My new lease policy, 5% cap, renewals, will earn trust, unlike Elisa's 20% hikes. I call Rosa, her voice warm. Mija, you did it. She says, hearing my reveal. Elisa's scared, Voss Properties losing deals, Richard's desperate. You're their star. Her news, their cracks, hardens my resolve, but Mom's silence stings, her warmth a ghost. Stay fierce, Rosa says, her faith my spark. Lunch with Sam is warm, his coda eyes worried. Elisa's rent hike got you down? He asks, tacos steaming. I grin, ready to share. I own the building, Sam. $20 million, 100%. Confronted Elise. She's out. His jaw drops, his laugh loud. You're a legend, Clara. When's the party? I laugh, relief flooding, my secret out. Maya joins, her Phoenix logo sketched on a napkin. Spill, boss, she says. I tell them, gas station, betrayal, empire. There cheers my anchor, Rollins grit reborn. Back at the loft, I draft a tenant letter. Welcome to Horizon Ventures ownership. Rent caps at 5%, renewals offered. Clara Voss, owner. Priya sends it at 10 a.m., tenants texting thanks, unaware I'm one of them. The Eagles press release, tech founder buys Williamsburg gem, is set for tomorrow, my Phoenix logo its header. Elisa's silence, no call, no text, is her defeat, but I know she'll fight, her ambition unbowed. I'm ready, my $3 million startup, $1.5 million assets, and $20 million building my shield. I lie on my couch, the skyline twinkling, my sketchbook open. I draw the phoenix, its flames triumphant, my vow etched in ink. Elisa's $6,800 rent was her blade, but I'm armed with a deed, a team, a legacy. They betrayed me, but I've won, and tomorrow, Brooklyn will know. My revenge isn't her tears, it's my empire, untouchable, undeniable. The midday sun filters through the brick walls of my Williamsburg loft, casting a warm glow over my thrift store art and the manila folder on my coffee table, now holding the tenant notices that announced my ownership of this $20 million Brooklyn building at 10 a.m. yesterday. I, Clara Voss, 26, sit at my kitchen counter, sipping coffee, my laptop open to the Brooklyn Daily Eagle's breaking story, tech founder buys Williamsburg gem for $20 million. The article, featuring my Phoenix logo and detailing my rise from Horizon Labs' $3 million startup to landlord of a 12-story, 60-unit property, has gone viral, tenants texting thanks for my 5% rent cap policy. But the real storm is brewing in my family. My sister Elise, 29, whom I confronted yesterday, revealing I'd acquired the building and fired her as property manager. My parents, Richard and Evelyn Voss, who ousted me from Voss Properties 3 years ago, and their stunned silence after my triumph. Elisa's ashen face, her desperate "you can't do this," still echoes, but as I draft a press release for Horizon Labs, I'm navigating their countermoves, cementing my control, and savoring a revenge not in their pain, but in a legacy they'll never touch. Yesterday's confrontation in Elisa's glass-walled office was electric. Her smugness, tripling my rent to $6,800, betting I'd break, shattered when I slid the deed and termination letter across, proving I owned the building through Horizon Ventures. Her shock, her tears, her accusation of vindictive revenge, were the culmination of 3 years planning, sparked by their 2022 betrayal when Elisa's doctored financials and my parents' silence forced me out of Voss Properties. I'd bought the building over 2 years, leveraging $1.5 million in crypto and real estate, closing the final $1 million with Priya, my lawyer, the day before. The tenant notices, sent at 10 a.m., capped rent increases at 5%, earning tenant loyalty, while the Eagle's story, Live Today, made my ownership public. Elisa's silence since, no call, no text, signals her defeat, but I know her ambition, and my parents' pride will push back. My phone buzzes with a text from Priya, tenants love the 5% cap. Elise emailed, demands reinstatement, threatens legal action. Response? I reply, deny reinstatement. Legal's your turf, shut it down. Priya's response, on it. Her case is weak, deeds ironclad. I smile, Priya's legal precision my shield. Maya, my Horizon Labs coder, calls, her voice excited. Clara, the Eagle story's blowing up. You're a landlord legend. Phoenix logo's trending. I laugh, her Phoenix design, born from my NYU sketches, now branding my building. Keep the branding tight, I say, keeping my family drama private. New client pitch tomorrow. Sam, my tech lead, texts, lunch? You're viral, boss. I agree, craving his calm amid the storm. I head to Horizon Labs' Dumbo office, the warehouse buzzing with my 10-person team coding our branding platform, serving 5,000 clients at $2 million yearly. Maya shows me social media, hashtag Williamsburg Phoenix trending, tenants praising my rent cap, locals hailing my tech-to-tenant rise. But a voicemail from Evelyn, my mother, shifts my focus, her voice strained, Clara, we saw the article. We're shocked. Please, let's talk. Elise is devastated. No apology, just a plea, echoing their 2022 silence when Elise ousted me. Richard's email follows, gruff, Clara, this is extreme. Meet us, Voss Properties tomorrow, 2 p.m. Caleb's text is blunt, you screwed Elise. Fix this, or we'll fight. Their outreach, not remorse but control, fuels my resolve. I call Rosa, our former Queen's housekeeper, her voice warm. Mija, you're a star, she says, her Puerto Rican accent soothing. I share the confrontation, the article, their pleas, my voice steady. They left me out, Rosa. Elise tripled my rent, thought I'd break. I own their building now. She laughs, fierce. Elisa's scared, Voss Properties losing deals, Richard's clients bailing, Evelyn's a mess. You're their fear, Clara. Her news, their cracks, hardens my stance, but Mom's voice tugs, her warmth a ghost. Stay strong, Rosa says, her faith my spark. At 1 p.m., I meet Sam for tacos, his coda grin easing my tension. You're a landlord now? He says, eyes wide, tacos steaming. Elise must have choked. I nod, detailing her shock, the deed, the Phoenix logo. She's out, Sam. They're panicking. He clinks my glass, proud. You're a boss, Clara. What's next? I outline my plan, consolidate management, expand Horizon Labs, ignore family unless they change. Maya joins, her sketches vibrant. Phoenix is viral, she says, unaware of Elisa's tears. I keep it light, their support my anchor, Rollins Grit Reborn. Back at the building, Jamal updates me. Tenants are thrilled, maintenance smooth, Elisa's office cleared. She left crying, he says, his voice low. Your notices hit hard. I nod, handing him a $5,000 bonus for loyalty, his grin wide. You're the real deal, Clara. I tour the building, Art Deco tiles, modern fixtures, 60 units at $150,000 monthly rent, my domain. Tenants, artists, techies, families, stop me, thanking my 5% cap, unaware I'm Unit 8B. I draft a tenant meet and greet invite for next week, building trust, unlike Elisa's ruthless hikes. At 3 p.m., Priya emails, Elisa's lawyer backed off, no case. Family meeting tomorrow, Voss Properties, 2 p.m. prep? I reply, I'll go, no concessions. Send merger proposal. Priya's draft merges Horizon Labs branding tech with Voss Properties portfolio, AI leasing, green retrofits, my 2022 pitch reborn, with me as consultant, not employee. I'll offer it, not beg, their betrayal, Elisa's lies, Richard's dismissal, Evelyn's silence, a lesson they'll learn. The Eagles story spreads, CNN picks it up, Brooklyn tech stars real estate coup, my phone buzzing with client offers, $500,000 in new Horizon contracts pending. I visit the roof, Manhattan's skyline aglow, my Phoenix logo sketched in my notebook. A text from Elise arrives, her tone desperate. Clara, I'm sorry. Let's talk. Don't ruin me. No remorse, just fear, like Caleb's threat, Evelyn's plea, Richard's demand. I don't reply, their guilt their burden, not mine. I call Maya, briefing her on the merger pitch. You're taking over their firm too. She laughs, her code ready. Sam texts, dinner? Proud of you. I agree, craving his warmth, my secret now shared. At dinner, I update them, Maya's eyes wide, Sam's hand on mine. You're unstoppable, he says, his coda calm my rock. I share Rosa's news, Voss Properties losses, their panic. They're crumbling, I say, my voice steady. I'm offering a merger, my terms. Maya grins, sketching phoenixes, Sam nods, their faith my fuel. Back at the loft, I draft the merger terms, equal partnership, my tech leading, no family control. Priya sends tenant feedback, 90% support my cap, leases renewing, $50,000 monthly profit projected. I sketch the phoenix, its flames intricate, my vow etched in ink. Tomorrow's meeting, Richard, Evelyn, Elise, maybe Caleb, will test them. Elise's tears, their pleas are cracks, not bridges. I'm ready, my $3 million startup, $1.5 million assets, and $20 million building my shield. They tripled my rent, thought I'd break. I own their world, and they'll learn. My revenge isn't their ruin. It's my empire, untouchable, a legacy they'll see but never claim. I lie on my couch, the skyline twinkling, my notebook open. The merger, tenant meet and greet, horizons growth, their steps, not stumbles. Christmas is months away, but my gift to them will be my rise, a truth they'll face tomorrow, undeniable, eternal. The late afternoon light bathes the open-plan office of Horizon Labs in Brooklyn's Dumbo district, casting a warm glow over the exposed brick walls and humming workstations where my team codes the next feature for our $3 million branding platform. I, Clara Voss, 26, sit at a glass conference table, reviewing a $1 million contract for a national retail chain, my Phoenix logo, born from NYU sketches, emblazoned on the proposal. It's been 6 weeks since I confronted my sister Elise, 29, in her glass-walled office, revealing I owned our 12-story, $20 million Williamsburg apartment building and firing her as property manager after she tripled my rent to $6,800 in a bid to force me out. That moment, her ashen face, her desperate, "You can't do this," was the climax of 3 years planning, sparked by my family's 2022 betrayal when they ousted me from Voss Properties for choosing my tech startup over their real estate empire. Now, as I prepare for a tenant meet and greet at my building, I'm reflecting on the aftermath, a family fractured but mending, an empire solidified, and a legacy of resilience that outshines their doubt. My revenge wasn't their ruin, it's a life they'll never dim. The weeks since Elise's ousting have been a whirlwind of consolidation and growth. The Brooklyn Daily Eagle story, tech founder buys Williamsburg gem for $20 million, went viral, sparking $2 million in new Horizon Labs contracts, pushing our valuation to $5 million. Tenants, thrilled by my 5% rent cap and renewal offers, signed leases, boosting monthly revenue to $160,000, a $60,000 profit after expenses. Jamal, my maintenance head, now property manager, runs the building with efficiency, his $10,000 bonus well earned. Priya, my lawyer, quashed Elise's legal threats, her hostile takeover claim collapsing against my ironclad deed. The Phoenix logo, designed by Maya, trends on social media, branding my 60-unit building as Phoenix Heights, a symbol of my rise from their ashes. My family's reaction was raw but predictable. The day after the confrontation, I met them at Voss Properties' Manhattan office. Richard, 58, Evelyn, 56, Elise, and Caleb, 32, my cousin who'd backed Elise's 2022 lies. Richard, his grey hair thinner, his suit rumpled, demanded I reverse Elise's firing, his firm losing $10 million in deals. Evelyn, her elegance faded, pleaded through tears, "Clara, we're family, don't destroy us." Elise, her blonde hair loose, her eyes red, hissed, "You're cruel, Clara. This is revenge." Caleb, his real estate ventures floundering, offered a partnership, his charm forced. I slid my merger proposal across, Horizon Labs AI leasing and green tech for Voss Properties, equal terms, me as consultant, not employee, my 2022 pitch reborn. "You ousted me with lies," I said, my voice steady. "Elise tripled my rent, thought I'd break. I own your building, built a $5 million startup, $1.5 million assets. Join me, or lose more." Their silence, Richard's clenched jaw, Evelyn's sobs, Elise's glare, Caleb's unease, was my victory. They signed the merger a week later, their $500 million portfolio bleeding, no choice but to align. I consult remotely, my AI streamlining their leasing, green retrofits, solar panels, smart thermostats, saving $2 million yearly, my $100,000 fee a fraction of their gain. Elise, demoted to analyst, works under Caleb, her ambition curbed, her apology, via email, stiff but real, accepted but untrusted. Evelyn calls weekly, her voice warmer, sharing memories, her guilt raw. Richard emails deal updates, his pride bending, a grudging respect emerging. Caleb, his ventures revived by my tech, texts thanks, his charm less hollow. Their outreach, fragile but honest, isn't forgiveness. It's a start built on my terms, not theirs. Horizon Labs thrives, our 5,000 clients now 7,000, $3 million revenue projected for 2026. Maya's promoted to CTO, her Phoenix logo sparking a $500,000 tourism campaign. Sam, my tech lead and confidant, plans our wedding for spring, his coder calm my rock. I mentor at NYU, teaching 12 students design and tech. Aisha, 19, echoing my fire, her app pitch funded with $10,000 from my profits. My memoir, Phoenix Heights, drafted for a 2026 release, shares my story: betrayal, gas station, building, empire, raising $20,000 for Brooklyn's youth tech programs. Rosa, my queen's housekeeper, visits monthly, her empanadas Sam's favorite, her pride. Mija, you're a queen, my spark. The building, Phoenix Heights, is my crown. I hosted a tenant meet and greet last month, 50 residents, artists, techies, families, toasting my rent cap, Jamal's team praised. I live in Unit 8B, my loft a haven, my rent, capped at $2,250, a quiet jab at Elisa's $6,800. Monthly profits fund Horizon's growth, a $1 million eco-hotel pitch in the works, Elena, my investor, backing $5 million. Priya's legal team, now on retainer, guards my $1.5 million assets, crypto rebounding to $2 million. The Eagle story led to CNN, Forbes, Brooklyn's tech landlord, $3 million in client offers pending. Family ties mend slowly. Elise joined me at a Phoenix Heights open house last week, her apology raw: "I was jealous, Clara. You shone, I didn't. I'm sorry." I offered her a freelance Horizon gig, logo audits, no power, a test she's passing, her work solid. Evelyn visited my loft, her tears Rayol, her stories of my childhood a bridge. Richard invited me to a Voss gala, his nod at my merger pitcher concession. I went, my Phoenix pin gleaming, their clients toasting me, not him. Caleb's firm, revived, shares my tech, his thanks genuine. Their cracks, losses, guilt, pale against my light, their betrayal a spark I've fanned into a blaze. I reflect on Elisa's office, her ashen face, their 2022 lies, doctored financials, Richard's dismissal, Evelyn's silence, Elisa's smirk. It wasn't the end, it was my start. From $80,000 to $5 million, a loft to a building, family to chosen kin, I've built an empire, not to crush them but to soar. The Forbes feature wasn't revenge. My life, Sam, Maya, Rosa, Phoenix Heights, Horizon Labs is. Christmas nears, and my gift to them is my truth. I thrived, untouchable, undeniable. Tonight, I host a Horizon holiday party at Phoenix Heights rooftop, 100 guests, team, tenants, locals. Under string lights, Manhattan's skyline aglow. Sam's hand is in mine, Maya's toast, to Clara, our Phoenix. Ringing, Rosa's empanadas devoured, Aisha's app demo dazzling. Tenants thank my rent cap, Jamal's team shines, Priya's legal shield holds, Elena's investment grows. Elisa tends, her smile tentative, her analyst role humbling, a step toward trust. Evelyn and Richard join, their pride real, their guilt a shadow. Caleb's there, his charm softer, their merger thriving. It's fragile but honest, a family learning my light. I step to the roof's edge, the city pulsing, my Phoenix logo on the building sign, a beacon. My phone buzzes, Maya's text, party's lit. New client? I reply, tomorrow, $1 million pitch. Sam's text, love you, landlord. I smile, replying, love you, coder. Rosa calls, her voice warm, Mija, you're home. I'm at peace, their betrayal a wound healed by action. Elisa's $6,800 rent was her blade, but I forged a $20 million shield, a $5 million sword, a legacy of love. My revenge is my empire, eternal, unshakable. I close my notebook, the skyline twinkling, my sketchbook open. Tomorrow's pitch, Aisha's mentorship, Sam's wedding plans, they're my future, not my fight. Christmas is days away, and my gift to them is my rise, a truth they'll carry forever outshone. Have you ever turned betrayal into a legacy so bright it eclipses those who hurt you? Share your story below, and if this moved you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more tales of triumph, and share this with someone who needs to know their spark is enough.